Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna have a video for you guys on some advanced building tips and tricks. I mean, it's season 8 at this point. Honestly, I can't just tell you just build, you'll be fine. It's every single player in the game is doing Mongraal 90s and coning you every 3 seconds, right? So you're gonna need builds like that to survive. You know what I mean? Survive in this crazy world. You're gonna need some crazy edits, right? Because if you don't have it that fast, you know what I'm saying? You're going to slowly fail at the game, not getting new ones. So I'm going to show you some quick tips for sweaty GTVs, I guess. So when there's people, well, I was going to use a sentry, but whatever. When there's people spamming your or you're trying to retake a wall, right? So your opponent's in the brick, and you just can't you're trying to retake it, but once you retake it, you don't know what edit to use, and they placed a ramp, right? So you're like, well, there's nothing I can do from here, right? Even if you edited it like this, you're gonna have to like stand outside and they'll just keep placing it, right? So in order to keep that from happening, edit an arch, right? So that way when you build it, your opponent, it's hard for them to place a ramp, like normally they'll have to either look here or like directly down, but most of the time they'll place it out here, right? And then you have an angle with your nice pump shotgun shots that I hope you all have. Just bop, 200 damage. You know what I'm saying? Now tip number 2 is gonna be not overbuilding, because I see a lot of players in the current meta is building, right? You don't need to build a Story of Giza when you get shot at. Just quick, nothing like that, you know? Maybe like that. And if my calculation correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 100 materials right there. That's a fifth of your mats. Even doing that is a lot. So when I shoot at a player and I see them go, oh no, I'm scoring out my 1x1. They just 1x1 to the sky, right? Right? And then they peek out, right? I'm just sitting here at the bottom of their 1x1 going like this. It's normally not connected there. I'm not. And then when their world comes tumbling down, and then they're dead. So just, you know, pay attention for those players who are overbuilding. Always don't take a chance to shoot down. If you watch my previous video, that 19 bomb, I don't think I overbuilt at all in that video. You should check it out. I think I pretty much I got shot at and I just Tfue classic on him, you know what I'm saying? I'd get up here and I'd not get a micro stutter like that, and I would just straight up body him, right? Gotta just outplay those kids. And honestly, if you have no skill, there's this crazy thing called an SMG, and it's pretty useful. Another thing is for you PC players, mouse wheel editing. It's kind of overpowered, because if let's say you're trying to bait an opponent into shooting their wall, instead of going like this, which is kind of, you know, it's not kind of inconsistent, right? You can go. You could literally edit it into the smallest piece in the game. Reset it, because then they think that entire wall is just gone, right? That's how easy it is to just edit in this game. And shots like this, things like this, like with their opponent below you, right? And they're just ramped up, waiting for you to, and you have the, say, the ramp in the pyramid over them, right? and they're just sitting there in the ramp. You go like that, they shoot the ramp, the floor, you one pump them. It's that easy. You just gotta think of ways to outplay your opponents. These sweaty TTVs that are in your games, they aren't smart players. They're players who practice their 90s for 6 hours in playground mode, right? Or creative, or whatever. If you play pubs and you are a mediocre builder, you should be able to get wins. You know what I mean? Anyways, second tip is in scrims, you do need to build 1x1s at some point. So just a safe way to 1x1 up, if there is a person on height, you just... Not the fastest way, but it's very covered. It's pretty quick if you get it down, you know what I mean? And then once you're here, like near the middle of an endgame, like before moving zones, you can kind of just chill here. And watch out for a double heavy sniper combo. You might want to like dip your head down here. What I've seen a lot of players in my my team do is go like this. And then when they get sprayed at, right, they're kind of a sitting duck, and they have to build more instead of just when that happens to people without the floor here, right? Let me just. Oh my God! If I can edit, Jesus Christ! You know, they'll just be kind of just like stupid, like you just gotta do that to protect yourself. Also, I saw this on Reddit. I'm not sure who made it, so sorry. I'll try to put credit to them in the game. Is building like this, right? Where you pre-edit your wall and like this, and you on top of your little 1x1 go like that, and then normally you build this on top of your 1x1 that's already been made, right? And then you re-edit and you chill here, and then in late game scrims, right? People go to land on your box. You're kind of stuck, and you can be below here. You know that, and just edit them down. You know what I'm saying? Quick double edit. You know. What kind of edits that you'd use in real games? You know what I mean? Not stupid edits like Symphony's edits are useful in certain situations, I guess, if you want to Symphony on someone, but like most of the time it's pointless to go and bop someone. You're only going to need to do that little, maybe like that or that. Pull it there, right? Oh, and then also another tip is I've seen a lot of players do this to me, and I'm on this side. I have a right-hand peek. Stupid. Why would you do that? If I'm ramping up to you, if you're ramping up to someone and you ramp over them like this, from here, right? And you edit it like this, you might be giving them a right-hand peek or something like that. Right now, that's right there is what you need to do. But a lot of players do see this coming. So if you do see them with your pump out, maybe maybe do this and then hit a floor, so they shoot that and then do this, something like that. You know, quick outplays. You know, if you know it's an experienced player. Like in scrims, I would never go like that on someone because I know they're gonna see it coming, right? But in a pub game, most of the time you can just bop a kid from there, right? And another thing I've seen a lot of players do is they'll just hold down. That's one. Not making an edit play. It's kind of hard because, well, they could be waiting for with the shotgun out, and it takes you like a second to pull out your shotgun, right? They have a first shot on you, right? So what you got to do is when they're spraying you down, from over here, right? Right, they're spraying at you. Rebuild like 2 or 3 times, and then just pull out your shotgun, bop 'em. I've done this to so many players, so many times, and it's just so like unexpected. And like good players will see it coming, but honestly, it's a pretty easy trick to do, and pretty simple too. Also, impulses are back, which means players in a 1-by-1, 2 or 3 high, right? You can just kind of impulse up to them and bop them with your shotgun, I guess, or retake heightened scrims, you know. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, so. It's actually a really good, nice high ground shot. I did not think about that when impulses used to be in the game, so it's nice. And also, if you, hold on, I'll grab my triggers. If there's a player that's in an opponent that's in a box, if you do get one of their walls, you can do is put a pyramid in there, right? At this, right? And a lot of times they'll see an edit like this coming, right? Where they'll have the shotgun aim. The moment they see anything change, right? And they'll probably be hiding behind this pyramid, but they won't be able to place a ramp that way. So what you can do is you can just like edit a thing like this. They'll hit the wall. The wall will break. You can edit it like this, and then edit like this. You have a pop-off shot on them, and it's pretty easy to kill players at that position. Another one is when you've built up pretty high. Let's say you found a massive TTV sweat like I was talking about, who did 60, 90s up, and now you're pretty high up and you want to get down. Just 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 bam. Also, if you are not connected and you're up to 7 stories high, you can jump off and sorry, I screwed that up. Like that. I don't think it's 7 stories. I think it might be 5. I don't know. Normally 4 would kill you, right? And it's pretty easy to completely eliminate fall damage from there. Well, obviously, I'm dumb. With an impulse, let's say, I was impulsing out, and now I figured out I'm not gonna die. And no, I'm not gonna die, because this is the equivalent of placing 2 ramps and being like here, right? The game, even if you land here, thinks it'll give you fall damage as if you're up here, right? So it's a very eligible strategy. Or you could do like what Tfue does and it'll just like ramp for a ramp. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.